The Horrible Gamers podcast may contain content not suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised.
Hi, this is Normie Late from Zombie Cast News.
This is Scott Clark with the Gaming Outsider podcast.
Hey, this is Sean. I am Fuller from Horribly Awkward, and
this is Matt Bradford with the No Sleep podcast.
And you're listening to
Horrible
Gamers
podcast.
March 25th, 2017. I'm one of your hosts, Jesus Gonzalez. But today, as you may or may not know, I'm joined by my favorite Canadian, Ryan Gibson. Welcome back, Ryan.
What's going on, everybody? Another week of Horrible Gamers. Let's get it started.
Yeah. And my favorite West Coaster, Gunny Chief, Henley Merrill. Welcome back.
What's up, guys? I'm ready to do this. Let's go.
Are you ready? How ready are you?
Hyped.
Okay. And my other favorite Michiganer, is that what you call those
Michigander.
people? Okay, whatever.
Michigander.
Don't correct me. From 8 Mile, Eric Smith, welcome.
What up?
What up, Dow?
What up, Dow?
Eric, we missed you. We missed you so much.
I missed you too.
Yeah, we missed you. No, we didn't. Guys, if you want to follow us on
you gotta let it play out, Jesus.
Gamers, and you want to go listen to the shows on our network at Hush Your Face, you go over to Hush Your Face, you find the Facebook page, you can go to hushyourface.com, you can look Hush Your Face on other shit, I don't know, just look up Hush Your Face Network, and you'll find other shows like Horribly Awkward, 3S Comedy, Eric's show, the Nerdawells podcast, and other great shows on there. So go listen, guys. And if you would like to join our Facebook community, you can. Just like this guy did. This is a hard name for me to say, guys. But we have a new name this week. I'm sorry if I fuck up your name. But Fasal...
You always fuck up people's names.
Petit? Fasal P? Is the T silenced? I don't know.
I don't know either. Petit.
Do you think some of the
Petit.
people that follow us, do you think they're bots?
I don't know. This guy's... I don't know.
This doesn't seem like a real last name. What is
That is a real name.
I'm not sure what it is, but
I thought everyone uses their real
calling
name
him
on
out.
Facebook.
welcome. And if
It's a real name from Jordan.
guys who made our intro music, go look up FWLR Fowler on YouTube, and you'll find a bunch of other songs by him. But our intro song is Breakout. If you find it, go on there, go listen to the whole thing. It's pretty cool. And we also have a voicemail number now, guys. If you would like to call us, leave us a voicemail. Just like Evan Tanaka did, you can do that at 971 1421.
What was that number again, Jesus?
971-319-1421.
All right.
Guys, I have a voicemail for you this week, and I'm going to play it. I'm going to play that shit, all right? Here, listen. Play, motherfucker.
Play.
What up, horrible gamers? It's Evan Tanaka. Just wanted to give a big thank you to our horrible hosts for all the time they put into recording the show and making it an enjoyable listen every week. This is also a shout out to all of the community members for keeping the Facebook group a fun place to check every day for something new. I've met a ton of cool people, and being a part of the community really makes me proud to say that I'm a gamer. So just wanted to express my gratitude and say thank you to everyone. Later.
Later. That's totally
Thanks, E.
Californian. Right? That's, later, guys. Totally. Like, I want to go surf,
The
dude.
Californians.
That's our good buddy E.T.
Evan Tatanka, thank you for...
Evan Tatanka.
It's Chachunka. Wait, too much Mass Effect.
So
We
go
love
ahead.
you too, Evan, man.
Leave us a voicemail, guys. We appreciate all the voicemails. And also, if you want to do it real quick, go ahead and subscribe to the show. You can do that on iTunes, on Stitcher, on Google Play. You hit that subscribe button, that follow button, that favorite button. You fucking put us on the fucking list of your podcast. We will appreciate it. Also, go ahead and take 3 minutes out of your day to leave us a review, which will really help us. Guys, let's get the show going. I want to discuss games we've been playing this week. And I played a couple games, guys, not too much. But as always, I played some more Rainbow Six Siege, and I think I'm losing my touch.
What? We were trying to pull you away from this game to come do the podcast. What's going on?
I went back to it, and every match, I went from being ranked in gold, I'm in copper now.
Oh.
I literally have lost
I don't mean to laugh. Play that music.
those ranks. It's so crazy. Like, I don't know what to do. It's like I spawn, I die, spawn, I die, and it's so much fun. Guys, yeah, good. Playing Siege lately? You gone back to that game?
Oh, have I played? No, I haven't played it lately. I've been
You haven't
playing. I'm still on Ghost Recon
Ghost
Wildlands.
Yeah, see, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I just lost my touch because I went to play Battlefield for a while there, and it's a completely different game. Like Battlefield, you just run around and shoot shit. And Siege, you got to be very fucking slow and tactical and stupid kill holes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got to watch for those. I mean, there's so many variables in that game that, especially when I watch on Twitch, I'm like, what are they doing? Oh, they're making kill holes. Okay.
Yeah,
And you're just going to get wrecked if you don't know what's going on, if you don't keep up with it.
Me and you actually played the last time after the show last week, right? We played after the show, and there was a few matches where I was getting mad at you because I was like, Gunny, don't you fucking go downstairs, because you were like the last guy alive.
Yeah.
There was one more guy alive, and you guys were in that the university map, and you were in the library.
I'm still
and you
thinking
were
about that moment.
He was downstairs, and I kept telling you, Gunny, you were trying to go down there. Like, I'm gonna just run down there and get him. I was like, no, fuck you. You stay upstairs, because basically whoever dies, it's like last man standing. Whoever dies, the match loses. Whoever dies there. So I kept telling Gunny, like, Gunny, you better not fucking go downstairs. You stay up there. And you kept pissing me off because you kept sticking your head up around that corner. I was like, this fucker's gonna get shot. But
I didn't get shot, right? Because you kept saying, well, I think he's over behind the shield. And this is after like 5 minutes of just like blasting the floor with my shotgun. Right? Because that's
I told you to shoot through the floor, man. If you just would have shot straight down to the floor, you would have got him.
Yeah.
So
Maybe I wasn't hitting the right area. And then
you hit, because I saw you get hit markers. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
you got
I
him
was
a few
hitting him.
times.
But he moved underneath the stairs, and and the alarm's going off, and you're talking in my left ear, and it was just like, oh my god, the pressure is on in this game. And
Totally so.
yeah, that was cool. But he in the end he got me.
Those moments are fun in that game, right? When you're just like last man standing, you're both in the same room. You kind of know where you guys are at. He knew you were kind of upstairs and on the staircase, but he didn't want to stick his head out. You didn't want to do the same thing. Those moments are fucking cool as shit, and I was just like, wow.
Yeah, and that's when I took that chance to shoot the floor right by the staircase, which that was my fatal move right there.
Yeah.
That did me.
That's when he noticed where you were, and he just shot you right there, right?
And, yeah, I just want to say that's, when stuff like that, and after the match, I still have that positive thinking of, you know what, I know what I'm going to do the next time.
Yes, you learn.
That's
right? You
the
learn
best thing about this game.
That's the thing about this game. You learn from your mistakes quite a bit, and so that's pretty cool. One operator that I've been using a lot lately is the sniper, man. That sniper is OP as shit. Because he could like break down walls with the sniper rifle. And now like if you like turn on, because you know how you like can have like the red dot sight, or you could put on the scope.
Yeah.
When you have the scope with the sniper now, if I'm camping on a window outside the map, like outside the building, and it's really dark in there, you know, it's really hard to see sometimes with the red dot sight. You can't really see like people hiding in shadows.
Right.
The scope highlights the people. It's like a fucking infrared scope. It highlights everybody like they're like a bright yellow target.
Yes.
So like if they're just sticking their arm out or they're barely sticking their head out, you can see that yellow dot and you just aim at that thing and shoot and they're dead because that thing is like so powerful. It's crazy.
It is. And yeah, watching it on Twitch where the guy's like, oh yeah, I saw where he had his left leg out. Like, I guess you wouldn't have seen it before that scope is now out. It's just
that scope
another
is so,
game changer.
I think they're going to have to, because before it wasn't like that. Before it was just like a red lens. Now it's like an infrared scope. It's fucking so overpowered. I think they're going to nerf that thing big time. But another game that I've been playing this week, guys, I went and actually got a review code for a game called Troll and I wasn't expecting to get this review code. I kind of emailed these guys on a whim, but whatever. They sent me the code, right? And so I played this game. And I'm not sure if this game is worth $60, right? So it's a full retail price game. It came out the same day Mass Effect.
I was surprised when I saw that. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I mean, so shout out to Maximum Games for sending us out the code. But, you know, I played it, you know, and my brother, he was watching me play, and I think my brother tried it out a little bit too. And I don't know, man, the graphics are they're not good, but they're like not bad either. They're kind of cartoonish. It's kind of really weird.
Yeah.
They are. It's kind of reminds me of like a Fable style, like cartoon. It's really cartoonish. So first of all, I was like, okay, that's that. But the game was having frame rate issues where like literally my screen would like kind of like freeze at times, and I was like, oh, this is not good. This is not good. And the prompts for like picking stuff up, you have to like hold Y or hold A. It was really weird. And the character himself, the guy you play as, I forget his name, some kid name, and he talks to himself a lot. And the voice doesn't match the body. He's like a kid. But he sounds like it sounds like an adult talking. It's so weird. And he's always constantly talking to himself. Like, hey, I need to pick up these sticks to build some arrows or some spears.
Too much steroids? Is that what he's on?
Something, man. I don't know. It's very weird. So I'm gonna say I don't know. I'm not sure I recommend this game at $60. I don't know who's gonna enjoy it at that price point.
It reminded me of The Last Guardian a little bit.
A real low budget Last Guardian.
Last Guardian, yeah. Because you become friends with like this huge troll, and then you guys are running around. This is weird. The game is
the troll has the same hairdo as the kid,
and you control them both.
Yeah, you do. You switch off. It's really bizarre the way they did that. So you control them both.
So you're trying to solve puzzles and stuff like that.
You're trying to the map and solve puzzles. The story, I'm not sure what the story is about because the story kind of just starts. Yeah, you're just in like the world, and they just tell you like go kill some wild boars or some shit, and you're like, okay, what the fuck? I'm gonna go hunting, and it kind of starts like a Tomb Raider game. You're just kind of out there just scavenging for fucking trees and following these tracks of like these animals. It's really weird. But I gotta say, I don't know if I would have enjoyed it if I would have paid $60 for this. It wouldn't have been fun. I would have been very disappointed, I think.
How many air horns would you rate it out of 5?
To be honest, I'd probably give it I'm gonna say a 1 out of 5 because that's
not even a 2.
It's not. No, it's not good, man. Like I said, there's a lot of issues with the game. It feels like they just kind of just released it, like just to get it out of their way. It really feels like there's no passion there behind that project. Voice acting is bad, and the frame rate issues are bad. The graphics are not the greatest, so I'm really not sure why they decided to release it the day of Mass Effect release, but they did, and that's probably a costly mistake for them. But I don't know how much money they were planning to make on this game. Who knows? But yeah, if you're like a 7-year-old kid or something, I want to play this. I guess you.
Yeah, I think that's more the market that they're in. You know what I mean? It's like you kind of want the younger kids playing this game.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't ultra violent or anything, right? Jesus, it was...
No, it was no.
Like, you could play this with your kid, right? Like, sitting next to you.
Yeah, you can play this with... I think it's meant for kids to play it, actually. It's not... Because as an adult, you notice all the fucking things, right? Kids don't notice frame rates and shit, but as an adult,
They don't care.
No.
Kids don't give a fuck about that shit, so yeah, it's definitely for a kid. Besides that, I really haven't played much else, guys. I haven't touched nothing else, to be honest. Not even Mass Effect. It's kind of weird, right?
Yeah, you did say you were going to be playing it all week.
I was going to be playing it, and then in the last minute, I decided not to buy it. It was, I don't know, weird, I guess. Just last minute, I changed my mind. I was like, I don't want this game anymore. I don't know what it was.
It's on hold, let's say.
It is, though, because I do want to play it. It's not that I don't want to play this game. I do want to play it, and I am going to play it this year sometime, but not right now. Because from what I'm hearing, some people are enjoying it, some people are not. It's kind of a mixed bag.
I guess I'm gonna talk about it, Jesus. I have some stuff to say about it later.
I'll probably just add on to what after Ryan says. I don't want to put too much negativity on it. I mean, because I haven't really played more than the 2 hours that I started last week.
Okay, so you're still on the EA Access trial thing?
Yes.
Yeah. See, like after last week, I did go and play the multiplayer, which is really fun. I was playing that, and that mode is really cool. They have a pretty cool companion app. I don't know if you guys have downloaded that yet or not, but it's called like the Apex. It's a Mass Effect companion app. I know it's on iOS. It has to be.
Yeah, it's Mass Effect Apex. I have it on Android as well.
Yeah, so that app is pretty cool. You like deploy these Apex teams or whatever to go.
I haven't actually checked it out yet, so.
And it's just basically you click on a mission and it'll say like escort the blah 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 to this area or like defend the base, and you like have like alpha team and you send them out, and then like it'll show like on there like chances of success 60%, 50%, 80%.
Yes.
And you send them out and it takes like an hour or two, and then it'll be like, oh, they're waiting for debrief, and then you get whatever XP out of that, and then it affects your multiplayer character, right?
You can do that in game as well.
Yeah, so yeah, there you go. It's the same thing as the end game thing, right?
Yeah,
so like
it's just letting you do it on your phone.
Your phone while you're at work or whatever, and also you get like unlock other Apex teams or whatever, so you can have like up to 6 of them or something like that.
Yeah.
So there's that if you guys are interested in trying something like that. But that's it, guys. That's all I've been playing this week. I guess I'm gonna give it to Eric because I'm gonna assume I know what he's been playing. But
wait, Eric, are you ready?
No, don't do it because it'll drown me out.
Yeah, then I can't hear him either. I was going to say Ryan.
Go ahead, Eric.
Well, I've been playing a lot of Gears of War 4, and I played a little bit of Halo Master Chief Collection. So that's it.
That's it. That's it, man. Like that's it.
Yeah, I haven't really been playing much. I've been trying to get EA access, but it keeps like I was gonna do the $30 just a year thing.
That's the best one to do.
I was gonna try that, and it was loading up the screen to bring up my card information, and it just wouldn't go to that screen. It would go back to the EA access screen.
I think a lot of people are probably signing up for EA access right now, so maybe it was just glitched at that time. Try it again. I'm sure you'll get it.
I'm gonna try it tonight, but that was annoying. And then I kind of want to get a new game, and I don't know what to get. I kind of do, but I looked at all my games I have now, and I'm like, yep, didn't beat that. Oh no, didn't beat that one either. So I don't know what to do. I don't know. I was thinking Ghost Recon.
Yeah, Wildlands.
I don't know, man. It's a little late for that one. I personally think it's a little late.
No.
Why's that?
Everybody's ahead. No one's going to want to go back and do the beginning missions with you.
I will.
Will you, Gunny?
Yeah,
Gunny
they're
will.
not.
There you go. Oh,
the thing is they're not really long. They're not like these big cut scenes, and they don't take forever to go through.
Is it like the Division where if I'm a lower level than you, then all the bad dudes are going to be a higher level, and I'll just get destroyed?
So I haven't read too much into it, but I played with Wingman and I forgot who else it was that I played with last week. But we were like in an area way north of any area that I unlocked. And I guess I did go down faster than normal because we were trying to do those, like these certain missions. But there are no real levels to any of the enemies or the guns. Like, I think you can go anywhere in the map and pick up weapons. So if you, there's no real, you scale, up in levels, but I haven't seen anything that's just, at any certain levels, like for the weapons or enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay. So I think a level 2 player can play with a level 30 player.
Well, and
it won't affect the gameplay for that player.
No.
Well, I just remember playing Destiny with Ryan, or not Destiny. Division with Clint and Ryan. Oh my gosh, I would get destroyed. Like I would peek up to shoot, and then bam, I'm dead. It was so annoying.
They were like level. You got what level were you guys? Like 6 or 7 or something like that, and I was like 17.
Yeah. I don't think you were 17, but you were higher than us.
17, somewhere around there.
And it was just difficult for us to stay alive.
It sucks.
It's one of those things where I think it's a Borderlands thing where, like in Borderlands 2, like, hey, you guys go hide behind that rock and just sit there, while I go up and level us up or, get us XP. But yeah, I know they fixed that in the Division.
I think, what I'll do? I think what I'm just going to do is just going to play some of the games I have.
There you go.
Instead of spending $60 on a game that I'm going to play for a few months. And yeah, I think I should do that.
No, you should buy new games all the time. Every month.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
I actually went back and played Far Cry Primal. You reminded me that I actually played that this week instead of Mass Effect.
Oh, yeah, I remember you saying that earlier.
Yeah.
Same thing you did. Like, I was going to buy Mass Effect. I was hovering over the buy button. And I went back to my home screen. I saw all my tiles, and I was like, you know what? I have Far Cry right here. I have all these other fucking games I could play. So I went back to that. And Far Cry Primal.
It's a good game, man.
Big, man. That game is big. Because I zoomed out on the map, what I had. Like, and I was like, oh, this is a pretty big area that I haven't unlocked. I zoomed out, and I was like, fuck.
I need to go back to that game, too, Jesus. I never finished that.
See, the weird thing is you can unlock all these animals to be your companions or, like, lure them or whatever to be your companions. But I already have the best wolf. I already have the most badass wolf, like, as my partner. So I don't want none of the other animals. Because I was walking around, there was, like, a little cheetah running around across the grass. And the guy was like, oh, I could tame him and make him my friend. And I was like, no, fuck that. Kill him. I told my dog to kill him. Yeah.
I think there's something else that I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
What you got?
What is it?
What you got, brother?
Nope. I talked about everything I wanted to talk about, but I am really excited for the Games with Gold for next month.
Definitely. We'll talk about that later in the news. Gunny, what have you been playing, sir?
Like I said, I played what did I play with you? We played more Siege, yes. I played a little bit of Ghost Recon Wildlands.
The game's still fun? It's still holding up for you?
Still fun. Yeah, I just didn't get a lot of time with it this week. And the last couple days I have been playing... I bought Mafia 3 because that was on sale on the PC on Steam. So I've been playing that up until just now we started the podcast. And I really like the combat, the story. It's a really good game. So I'm still just kind of reaching up to that point from where I left off on the Xbox One because I rented that from Redbox. So, yeah, the other thing I fired up was Resident Evil Revelations 2. It was like 77 cents on Steam, the first episode. And I never did get a chance to play it on Xbox One. So, yeah, I do want to buy the series. Did you play any of that, Ryan? Did you play any of the Revelation series?
No, I played Resident Evil Revelations 1 on 3DS, I think. When I had a 3DS, that's when I played that.
Yeah, and
I never tried to.
Yeah, I think they look pretty cool. And I think the last time I truly played a Resident Evil all the way through was Resident Evil 4 or 5, that co-op that was on Xbox 360. Yeah, that was awesome. But I'll get into that more this coming week. And other than that, I played Battlefield 1 on Xbox last night with Gerano 85. That was cool. He was kind enough to actually like get out of the premium content because I don't have the premium pass.
Yeah.
So we just played like the regular maps. They're still just
not cool.
Ton of fun.
Cool.
Man, that same map, Jesus, that I love, we played on that twice.
Which one?
The one with it's got like the house, the big giant mansion in the middle.
Giant mansion in the middle.
Yeah, man, I wish I could remember the name of that map, but I'll show it to you later.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's just like an awesome battle in that map. Love it. Everything from the sound, the music, everything is awesome in that. It does make me want to get that premium pass.
I kind of hope they don't come out this year and announce another Battlefield. I hope they just hold off and announce a Battlefront, and then wait till next year to announce a new Battlefield.
They said they were. Well, I'm sure they're going to. They're going to show something at E3.
I don't want it. I just feel like
yeah,
no,
they
dude,
shouldn't.
Holding off. Let's hold off and
that game
show
still
off
feels new.
Yeah, Battlefield is still new, man. They don't even have they barely have the first content pack out. So
yeah, that was the first DLC. Was just this last one, right? The French one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
let it breathe a little bit.
Yeah, and they did say that they were gonna, take a break this year.
Because Battlefield 4, I played that game since before the Xbox One launch, literally all the way up to Battlefield 1. I played Battlefield 4 so that was 3 years of me playing Battlefield 4. Yeah. And now I play it regularly, all the time. Just play it. So I hope they kind of support Battlefield 1 at least for 2 years. So
yeah.
Because I completely skipped that other one. What the fuck was that other one called? Hardline?
Battlefield Hardline. Battlefield Hardline. Basically cops and robbers.
What is that game, $5 now with all the DLC? It's crazy. Because nobody played it.
Yeah, it's so cheap now. There's nobody playing it, dude. You try to find a match on that game. Try to find a match.
Yeah.
I dare you.
No thanks.
Yeah, and that single player co-op or the single player game looked so boring. I was like, yeah, no. I think when I picked it up, it was $12.
For Hardline, the single player is pretty good. You play as this fucking cop who gets set up by his own captain or whatever, and then you go to prison, and then you escape from fucking prison, and you do some other bullshit, and it's kind of weird, right? So, I don't know. I guess if you're into that type of shit, you'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I'll eventually get the premium pass on Battlefield 1. There's so many games out.
I don't know,
games
man.
out there right now.
Playing it 2 weeks.
Don't you have access?
Yeah, I have EA access.
Yeah, so you get a discount on
$40 $40
10%.
Yeah, it was $45 or something. It's still not. Yeah. I guess it's still not worth it.
You get premium content, man. You get some battle packs. You get some free DLC early and shit. Well, it's not free. You paid for the DLC, but you get it early, 2 weeks. So you're up there fucking everybody up. You get double XP all the time.
I think I'll wait till after I complete Wildlands. At least the main missions.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's all I've been playing, guys.
What about you, Canadian?
Well, guys, I'm still playing Zelda, which still great. Yeah, I'm just
how many hours do you have
around.
50, 100,
65, I think.
Holy shit!
Damn.
But I still have 2 areas I got to unlock.
That's big.
I'm having fun with it, man. It's a good game. You do a lot of stupid, fun stuff with it. So I'm still enjoying that and enjoying the Switch. Just wish some more stuff. Hey guys, guess what came out this week on the Switch? You'll never guess. It's the oldest game.
I know what it is.
In the universe.
It involves a shovel. I know that.
No,
it's not Shovel Knight.
Is there
No, Shovel Knight's been
Mario
out since
involved?
launch. No. It's the oldest. I'm gonna give you the hint again. It's the oldest game ever. Like 1800s.
Oh, like Bomber? I don't know what it is. No.
Monopoly.
Donkey? No. What?
No.
Pong.
Othello. You may also know it as Reversi.
Yes, Othello.
Okay, that's cool.
It's for $5. You can get some Othello.
Oh,
Lay it on the
Oh, that's cool. Your enthusiasm, Jesus, is just out of this world.
I'm excited for it.
All right. Anyways. So some Zelda. I played some more Clicker Heroes. It's just clicking. I'm just clicking away. Just clicking at that game. It's free, guys. If you want to click, get your click on. Clicker Heroes.
That's right.
Yeah. Woo!
Cookie clicker.
What else?
That makes me
Ryan,
hungry for
talk to me,
cookies. Cookie
Okay,
clicker.
so I got a review code for a game called Rise and Shine.
Rise and Shine.
This is an Adult Swim game. So it's basically like a side-scrolling shooter, and it's very cartoony. What?
It's just you're describing it as an adult swimming game. Is that what you said?
No, Adult Swim.
No, Adult Swim is the company that
Adult
makes
Swim.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, Adult Swim.
I was just
They have a
picturing
whole bunch
some
of, like-
dude swimming and shooting people.
Yeah,
As a matter of fact,
they were pretty cool though.
the two guys for Adult Swim were on Game Informer this week.
You thought
yeah.
about that game?
Good interview.
All right, so tell me about this Rise and Shine.
So you're this kid, Rise, and all the world has gone to hell, and aliens are invading or something like that, and you all these heroes are trying to stop it, and they all die, and you're like the only one that survives. And this one last hero, he gives you a gun and tells you the gun's name is Shine, right before he dies, and then he dies, and you you gotta run along and like kill all these robot alien things. It's kind of cool. It looks pretty. I mean, it's not like super amazing or anything, but it's tough. Reminds me of a little bit of like Metal Slug, those kind of games. Not as fast though. It's a little slower paced. You have to take cover and stuff like that. But I think it's like $15. It's not like an expensive game or anything. And it was kind of cool. I'm liking it so far. I'm not finished it by any means. I'm like just in the beginning of the game. But I thank the guys for giving me the code, and I will try and continue and finish it and get some sort of review out for it. I also got a cold. I also got a code for Fly Wrench. This is on PSN.
Fly Wrench.
Yeah, it's like a weird puzzle game where you're basically these little pixels, and you gotta, when your wings are in one position, you're one color, and when your wings are in another position, you're in another color. So it's like red or white. So you gotta be red to get through the red lines, and you gotta be white to get through the white lines, and it's just you have to figure out this puzzle as you're bouncing around in this little tube or whatever with lines in it. It's an interesting game. I mean, I don't even know how much it is. But you know, it's an indie little thing. I don't know. It wasn't great, but it was kind of like the puzzles were kind of interesting, but it wasn't, you know, it's not something you're going to be playing for hours. And then I realized that I got a notification on my tablet saying Super Mario Run is now available on Android.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, all right, cool. I'm finally going to get to play this game. So I got into it. I've gotten through the first 3 worlds so far. And it's a lot of fun, but I mean, I can see how it gets old really fast.
It is
once
fun.
you're done, I don't see you going back to it very much. Other than if you're like really trying to get all the coins, like all those colored coins that you have to get, those get a little tough in the later worlds. But in the first few worlds, it's not too bad. But yeah, so guys, Super Mario Run is now available on Android. Go check it out. It's fun. You'll have fun with it. it's got Mario kicks to it. You're gonna see all the Mario characters and enemies and stuff like
Mario.
that.
It's a Mario.
It's a me, Mario.
How do you feel about How do you feel about the fact that it's like one speed? It's kind of a fixed.
Constantly running,
you're always constantly running unless you're on one of them stop pads. It kind of screws me up. I hate those stop pads. They drive me nuts because I never expect it.
I know.
And some of them are in weird placement. Like it'll be like it stops you there, but you can't quite make that jump from that jump pad to the next one. So you got to kind of let yourself get over the jump pad so that you could do another jump and make the actual jump. I don't know. It's weird.
It takes a little getting used to because it's not like you have a left stick to really
you don't
go back and forth.
You don't have control.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you're used to having control when you're playing Mario, so it's a little weird to get into.
Mario.
Yeah, you can go back. There are things that make you go back, but I recommend going to play the game. Check it out.
Yeah,
it's fun.
Definitely check it out. I mean, the first world is free, and then it's like $10 or $12, something like that to unlock the rest of it. I bought it. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. So
I never bought it. I played the first few maps or whatever, and I was like, nope, I'm not buying this.
You know what? I've just been playing a little bit every day. I'm like, okay, I'll try and get through a world, and then I get through the world, and then I usually put it down. And by the time I'm through a world, I'm like, okay, I've had enough. It's time to move on.
Awesome.
And then the last game I played, Mass Effect Andromeda, guys.
Yeah.
Went back to it finally.
Tell me about Mass Effect. How great is it?
How great is it? I mean, I'm telling you, it wasn't. You guys remember me saying I wasn't getting its hooks in me. I wasn't feeling it. I didn't want to get into it. Like I don't know what it was. I wasn't feeling it at all. So today, actually, no, 2 days ago. So Thursday, I was playing it. I started playing it, and some stuff started clicking, and I was like, okay, I'm getting the hang of things. I'm starting to get the flow, and that was it. I started playing it, and I was like, you know what? This game's not bad. It's still Mass Effect. It still plays like a Mass Effect game. It's a little smoother than it used to be. It is jaggy at times, especially in combat. And the facial animations still bug me. They're really bad. It doesn't look the greatest, but it's still a Mass Effect game. If you have been waiting for a Mass Effect game, don't not play this because everyone's saying this game is garbage. Because you're still gonna enjoy the Mass Effect hooks that are in there. And once you get about 10 hours in, the game really starts to pick up, and you're starting to get into more of the combat, and you're starting to, the flow is starting to hit, and you got your guy leveled up enough that you're doing cool, damage, and you're not getting destroyed all the time. But yeah, man, like everyone's hating on it. I don't think it's as bad as most people are saying. Like the stuff that people are saying is true, but it doesn't. This is kind of like the conversation we had about gameplay and graphics. Like the gameplay's still there. The graphics aren't great, and it does affect the game at times, but you can still have a good time with the gameplay.
It sounds like,
especially if that's the kind of game you enjoy. If you enjoy Mass Effect series, you're gonna like this game. What were you gonna say, Gunny?
After listening about the whole 10 hours, this kind of brings me back to, I think it was Assassin's Creed 3. Do you remember that whole thing about that game where, you're just it's kind of like just okay. It's kind of boring, 10 hours, and then it really starts to pick up.
That was one of my favorite ones.
Yeah. But
I love Assassin's Creed 3.
Mm-hmm.
That was the one with Connor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually have because I got like the collector's edition. I got the statue.
Yeah.
But I mean, I also heard, Ryan, that on a lot of the podcasts I listened to this week that were saying that it's like exactly like you said. It's still a good game. It's not going to blow your socks off right away. And but it's still a good game. It does
take a while because that same thing happened to me where it was like, it's not hooking me. This is boring. I'm not interested, and it's not. And then all of a sudden it started clicking and everything started coming into play, and it was good again. I was hooked on it. I can't wait to get back to it, actually. So
yeah,
we'll see what happens.
And I will pick it up eventually. I think I think I could speak for maybe Jesus and possibly Eric on this one, where it's not like all these reviews came out and it's you have to play this now. It's so amazing. And that's probably why that's why I didn't buy it right away. I had planned to, but maybe now I might wait for a sale until it's down to $39 or on PC or Xbox.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
because there are so many other games to play, and I'm like, it sounds like this one can wait.
Yeah, I feel like it can wait, and I feel like they need to take the rough edges out of it, patch it a few times.
If you're not like a diehard Mass Effect fan, then there's better games to be playing. But I mean, those people that want a Mass Effect game that bad, like I would suggest not sleeping on this. Like, pick it up, because you're gonna enjoy it.
It sounds like I wouldn't enjoy this game that much because I really didn't get into the other Mass Effects.
But if you don't like open world games, you probably won't get into those.
I mean, I like open world games. I mean, I love Skyrim and Borderlands, but I never was able to get into...
Do you like games with a lot of dialogue? Not really. Just talking and talking and
There's a lot of that in this. I mean,
there's a lot more. I feel like there's a lot more talking in this game than there is in all the other Mass Effects.
That's kind of the point of the Mass Effect games, though, because it's about relationships, right? Like, it's about you having this relationship with these other people that you're on these missions with, right?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. One of the things that I like about the Mass Effect series, really thinking back to Mass Effect 2 and 3, is the fact that it's part dialogue and it's part shooter combat. And I think it's like they accompany each other very well for me. And I think, man, it just that those games flow so well to get, with that. It's telling a great story and it's a shooter.
Yeah.
So that's
my
what
biggest problem
really like
with this game is there's so much fucking shit buried in menus. Like, everything is menu after menu after menu, and you're like trying to upgrade stuff, trying to craft stuff. There's just way too much shit in it. You know what I mean? It's like, just back some of this stuff off. Just give me weapons. Like, don't make me craft all I don't know what to craft. Like, is this weapon? And it doesn't compare stuff very well, so you don't know if something's really better than what you have already. Like, should I craft this? And then you're going back and forth, and then you can't remember how you got into that menu, and then, you know what I mean? It's like, there's just too much shit in there that's just bogging everything down. Like, especially when you're doing a lot of the talking missions and stuff like that, and then you have to go into menus to upgrade or to get your level ups or whatever. And it's like, wow, this is slowing the pace down way too much. I need to just do these main missions, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know if it's just me that feels that way, or it just feels like there's just.
And I heard there's a lot more.
Menu.
I heard there's a lot more now in the codex. Like, they're kind of giving you a ton of details as well. I didn't know they were doing that with the crafting as well. Because remember in 2 and 3, like, the crafting was just really easy. Boom, hey, you unlock this. That's it. You have it. I guess
it's just really like
a lot of resource collecting.
You go in, and then it's like, here's assault rifles, and then you go into that folder, and it's like there's like 50 things in there, and then you back out of that, and you go into pistols, and there's another 50 things in there, and then you know what I mean. It's like all these different pieces, and it's like, what should I craft? Like, you kind of get to a spot where it's like, I don't even want to craft anything because I don't know if it's gonna be worth it in the long run. You know what I mean? Like, just I don't know. I just haven't bothered crafting anything. I just put all my research into other stuff. So
guns,
guns, and guns.
Merca,
Merca.
Oh yeah, Mass Effect Andromeda, folks.
What else? So Mass Effect. So buy or no buy?
Rent, buy.
Wait for it to go into the EA Access Vault.
That's right. It should be buy, rent, or wait for it to go in the EA Access Vault. I'd say that...
Put up a poll right on Facebook.
I say if you're a Mass Effect fan, it's a buy. Pick it up. You're gonna love it. Well, you might not love it, but you're gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be a Mass Effect game. Mm-hmm. If you're not, it's a rent. Check it out. See, you know what I mean? Maybe it does. Maybe you do like it. Maybe you don't. Who knows? You know.
The other thing I was going to say is pay the $5 or $6 for the EA access and get 10 hours out of it. So that's equal to a Redbox rent, or even a GameFly.
Yep.
Cheapest way to go.
True, Gunny.
And also, and you get to keep your progress.
What was that?
And you can keep your progress.
Yeah.
From that renter or EA access. Either way, I guess you're still saving the progress.
Yep.
Right. I hear the combat's good, and it was good from what I played. It just goes right into that awesome shooting, which I love.
The combat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The shooting. It was spot on.
You're moving around a lot.
I kind of like that, how I was like pressing B and X and felt like I was sliding everywhere to deter the enemy. Yeah. That was kind of cool.
Yeah. You see him coming at you, and you just kind of shift off to the side and shoot the shit out of him.
Yeah, you couldn't do that in Mass Effect 3. It was more like get up and kind of trot to the next cover.
All right, so that's everything I've been playing, guys.
Yay! Right. Finally. What are we going to say, Gunny?
Nothing.
No, go ahead.
No, I wasn't going to say anything.
Something.
Nothing.
No.
I got nothing.
What am I going to...
Anything.
You were saying something.
I said nada.
Okay, whatever. Guys, moving on. We have news this week. I have news for you. Guys, if you play Rocksmith, it now offers more than 1,000 songs. So recently, it just broke the 1,000 barrier, man. 1,000 songs you can play in that game.
Yeah.
And that's that game that's...
Really? Holy smokes.
That's the game that you actually plug in a real guitar into the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it makes you play like a real guitar, motherfucker. So if you're into that...
It slowly teaches you how to play.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah. So if you're
I had
into
a friend that actually did that. He picked up Rocksmith just to learn how to play guitar, and he's not.
Really? Does he get actually like learning from this game?
He knows how to play songs, yeah. Like
really?
Some of the easier songs, yeah. It takes a long time though, man. It's not like you got to get,
Can Jesus go buy a guitar and learn how to play guitar with Rocksmith?
Do you have some background?
No, fuck no. I just want to play a guitar and I want to learn how to play guitar with Rocksmith.
But are you willing to put in the time that you need to learn? Probably not, right?
Look at the screen and I don't know. What kind of guitar do I need? Can I use any guitar for this game?
Any electric guitar, yeah. Well, no, if it has a plug-in, you know what I mean. You can't just use an acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
You have to have it has to plug in with a 1/4-inch jack.
Huh. I don't know. I've seen that game on sale for like $20 all the time, or $10 or $15.
Yeah, but what you gotta do is you go on easy and it teaches you like a few notes of the song, and you gotta kind of, the song's playing, and then when those notes come up, you gotta learn how to play it, and then you move the difficulty up once you get that down, and it shows you a couple of more notes that you need to get into the mix, and then you figure that out, and you keep bumping up as you get better and better, and then eventually you're playing the whole song, right? But I mean, that it's sort of the same. Like a guitar teacher will sort of do similar stuff with you. They'll, they're going to ask you, "Oh, what song are you interested in?" So, and then, it has to be something simple, obviously, to start off with. But you can learn, But not everyone can play guitar, man. I can play a little bit, but not very well. I mean, my hands just don't.
Yeah,
my hands
will cramp up and shit. Like, fuck this.
I mean? My fingers, I don't have the dexterity to do that. Yeah, I have buddies that play like fucking crazy. I was okay at playing drums. I used to play drums a long time ago, but I was never like super great or anything like that.
All right. Guys, I have news for you. If you're looking forward to some VR content, guys, Fallout 4 VR is coming very soon.
Oh, yeah.
To a platform near you. It will actually be demoed this year at E3. They have a full playable demo. So you can play it on Bethesda's booth if you're going to E3 this year, which is now open to the public, right? So
yeah,
it's going to be a huge line to play that game. Bethesda's Pete Hines said, Fallout 4 is the most incredible thing you've ever seen in your life. You can't imagine what it's like playing in VR and how realistic it looks, and everywhere you turn your head, it is going to blow your mind. It is the craziest thing you've ever seen.
I bet.
What?
Man.
Yeah, guys, the craziest thing you've ever seen.
That's the hype train right there, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Are you guys excited for this?
I am.
Do you want to play Fallout 4 in VR and virtual reality?
I barely played Fallout 4 regular.
Right. Yeah,
I played a lot of Fallout 4 on Xbox and PC.
Are you going to pay like $1,000 to get a VR headset and then play it in VR?
Heck yeah, who wouldn't?
This might be worth $1,500.
I know Steve is going to be pissed about this conversation, but
I think we, man, I want to play it. I want to know. Really,
you going to buy an Oculus for it though?
I think I would.
Oculus,
I'm hyped. Yes,
too, man.
Do it, Gunny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would do this.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know when this
Steve,
was announced
we might
last
have
year.
Somebody with a VR headset soon. No, Gunny's not going to buy it.
Yeah, when he announced this last year, was it at E3 or wherever it was? Yeah, my ears perked up because I'm like, oh my god.
Weren't they at the Microsoft conference when they announced this?
I think they might have been.
Was it when they showed that Scorpio trailer and then that dude came out like, but we're working on VR game for
Yes. Yeah.
He's like, Bethesda is working on Fallout 4 VR for the Scorpio, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I guess, yeah, man, if you want to try it out, go ahead and when you're at E3, just go over to the fucking Bethesda booth. Tell them, yo, I want to try this shit out, and you can play it there. I think they're also going to show off Doom in VR, because they've announced that Doom is also coming in VR. Yeah. I'll see. I don't know, man. Doom is very fast paced. People are going to get sick playing that shit.
That's what I would
VR.
think.
Doom in VR is going to be ridiculous. I don't know.
Fucking crashing into your fucking TV and shit. Fucking crashing into your walls, into your TV.
Well, no, I don't think you're gonna stand. Well, no, wait, because you would be using. Well, it depends on if you have the touch controls and stuff, right? Like,
can I do my?
If you have that, then you're like.
Can I do my impersonation of me playing Doom?
Sony's VR, you have to tilt your head to move around and all that, right? Like,
yeah, no. You're using a controller or the Move controllers.
Okay.
Can I do my impersonation of me playing Doom in VR? Right? Here it is. Ready?
It's like, I just called.
No, it'll be like this, man. It'll be like this. I'll be playing Doom in VR and shit'll be crazy and then this will happen, you know? Man, I was trying to move out of the way of that bullet and I accidentally jumped out of my window.
Actually,
that's what's going to happen, I think. So I'll have to like tape myself to the chair. Or...
You have to be careful, man. God,
I'll stick with that.
More news.
You know what though?
What?
I actually saw a PSVR bundle at Walmart the other day, and I sat there contemplating it. I was like, but I just can't pull the trigger on $6.99. I can't do it.
Yeah, that's a lot of money to ask for, man, for a fucking just a VR thing, and it's not even like the best one, actually. You know what I mean? You can buy an Oculus.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I'm going to spend that kind of money, why wouldn't I have a gaming PC here? Why wouldn't I just get Oculus Touch or Vive? You know?
Yeah.
But then again, I think about that, and I'm like, this room is tiny. How well is that going to work in here? You know, like. And then I think, well, do I even have enough USB ports available? Not really. I have enough on my motherboard that I could probably do VR, but I don't know. It's just not. It's too expensive. Way too expensive. And then I look at things like I got my Samsung Galaxy Tab 2 S2, And then I see a thing today, Samsung Galaxy Tab S3 is coming out. And I'm like, oh my God. I look at it and I'm like, it's $799. I'm like, no way. Like, I just can't do, like, I have this one. What's wrong with this? Anyways, that's technology for you, though, right?
Yeah. Yep.
For sure. Guys, more news. News. For Honor. If you're a fan of For Honor like I am and you've been playing that game, but you just say, you know what? I want to unlock everything from day one because fuck grinding. You can actually do that. You can unlock everything for the characters, every single piece of DLC, all the microtransactions in the world.
What?
But it's going to cost you over $732.
Whoa.
That's what Ubisoft is doing at their headquarters when people pay that much money for their microtransactions.
Every transaction is like...
Oh, man.
Wait, even in a World of Warcraft character is not going to cost you this much. Well, maybe that much.
It was? $700 something?
$732.
Wow.
On top of the $60 that you paid for the game.
Yeah, so like $800.
Why
Yeah.
would you pay for this?
Wow.
It's all about the journey.
Separate transactions? It's all like...
Not the destination.
All broken up into little things, or is it one package where it's like, here's the $700 version of the game?
No, you would have to buy like all these steel packs and like just keep unlocking packs until you unlock everything.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. Some people did the math here. It says casual players who play 1 to 2 hours, 5 to 7 days a week will never reach this goal. Completing orders and contracts will get you roughly 1,000 steel and another roughly 200 for the matches you play. So if you get around 1,200 a day, it's a good estimate that for casual players, it's going to take 915 days to unlock all the stuff, which is about 2.5 years.
Yeah,
crazy.
If you want to unlock everything for Honor, it's a long grind. I don't even.
I could see $100, but not.
I think it deserves this.
It's a long grind, man. I don't know if you want to play that much.
If you're a loser and you want to play a game that's fully unlocked, and you just happen to have $750 laying around, go ahead and pay us. We'll unlock all that stuff for you. Like, why would you play the game after that? That's my point. Right?
To feel like a god after.
I guess. I don't know. If you're a troll.
Total god mode.
Yeah, guys. I guess that's it for that. More news. This is more sad news. I guess if you're a GameStop fan.
I'm not sad.
GameStop is closing down.
I don't think anyone's sad about this.
I really hope the ones near me close down.
Why? That's so fucked up.
Because there's two of them. And they're like 3 miles away from each other.
150 GameStop stores will be closing in this year.
And Facebook.
So it looks like the downfall of GameStop is coming, which is kind of weird. Because I've been thinking about it, man. At what point are retail stores just going to be gone? Like, think about all the stores that have shut down lately. Like, just shut down. They can't compete with, like, online transactions, blah, blah, blah. They can't compete with Amazon, basically. And think about it. Like, pretty soon there are going to be no fucking stores at all.
Yeah.
There's going to be nothing. Like, you can't go to the store anymore. You have to buy everything online. It's going to happen.
I don't know about that.
You know about that?
I don't know about that.
I don't know. I just feel like
Cash me at the store. How about that?
When? I mean, how long before you think GameStop is no longer, in existence in the brick and mortar?
I don't know.
How long? How much longer? I give it to 2020, maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
It depends how well it has to restructure itself. I mean, now it's publishing games and doing weird shit like that, and it's, I don't know, it might merge with another store.
I think it has one or two more generations of consoles. To be honest with you, like,
what else could they do?
eventually they're just gonna. I think like Microsoft tried to do it with this console generation, and everyone shit on them, and and then did exactly what they wanted to do anyways. Like digital is becoming a real thing now. You look at music, you look at movies,
right?
All those places that sell CDs and DVDs, they're all gone. No one buys that shit anymore.
What are CDs?
Yeah, what are
those?
CD. What is this?
Can I get that from iTunes? Am I able to do that?
Can I buy my compact discs from iTunes, please?
I don't know, man. I feel like it's gonna have to pull some tricks out of his fucking ass to stay alive, or merge with another store. Just merge, like with Walmart or something. Have Walmart buy them out.
You know what?
Kyle, can you close the door, Kyle?
They need to stop depending on used games because that's going to go away. And you can see that they're kind of going in that direction, like when they bought Think Geek and and became more of a hey, we sell Funko Pops. Hey, we sell little trinkets. Hey, we sell like gaming stuff. Like here, we have all this stuff here. That's kind of, they're going to become more of a toy store, I think, and gaming will slowly become less and less and less.
Well, they could have a separate store like online. You can just buy digital code.
Well, yeah. That's the thing. They're gonna still have, games for sale. Obviously, that's their main staple. But they can't depend on used games anymore because
I think what can help them is if they allow you to somehow sell your digital copy of whatever. That would probably help them a lot. If they can offer, like, hey, you don't want that digital game, we will buy that whatever.
Digital, the license back from you.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what, I hate to say this again, but that's what Microsoft was trying to do. You know what I mean? Like, that's what they were trying to do. They were going to have something set up with all these stores where if you traded in your copy with them, it would be linked to your account and it would know that you traded it in and it would take that license away from you. And everyone went, oh, no, you can't take my licenses away.
So, guys, Joseph Anthony Pitt in the chat says that we can't forget GameStop does make money off of Game Informer, the website, and the magazine.
Yeah.
And so online sales.
Yeah. But... yeah, it's a weird company. I have love and hate for that company because back in the day I used to shop there quite a bit. Now, like, I never shop there. Fuck that place. Yep. They're all dicks.
Yep.
What I hate is going in there to buy something specifically and they try to sell me everything else. It's like, dude, I came in here for a certain game. Why the fuck are you selling me this other bullshit? Like,
you know what though? They're forced to do that. That's not their fault. It's annoying.
It's annoying.
It is. But they're being forced to do that to you. And that's the company enforcing the fact that they need to say all these things to you. They have a list of phrases that you must say to a customer during a transaction. You know what I mean? Like, and it's ridiculous. And if some mystery shopper comes in and you don't, and they don't check off all those things that you were supposed to say, then you get fucking shit from your manager. It happens, man. Like, it's...
my wife gets mystery shopped on her business. Oh, yeah? So, there's quite a few restaurants get it. But like I said, a large chain like GameStop and other ones, they do get mystery shopped. So, yeah. But I don't mind. I know what Jesus is talking about, but I don't get any kind of reservation before I go in there. Well, I haven't been in there in so long, but
most of the EV games that I go to up here, there's like 2 that I really go to around this area, and they're pretty cool. Like they don't hound you. They might ask you something, but they usually aren't hounding you about shit. So they're pretty good about it. But I mean, that might be the difference between EB Games and GameStop. You know what I mean? I don't know what GameStop is like. The biggest problem that I find is they hire people that don't know what they're talking about, so they just make up shit. I've had that before. Like walked into a GameStop and some guy's talking to a customer about, I can't even remember what it was at the time, but just talking something that's complete and utter shit. And I'm like standing there, like really, I feel like walking out with this customer and telling them that that guy doesn't know what he's fucking talking about. It's like, but they don't care. Like they should be hiring informed people, not people that are, that don't know what they're doing. Like I've seen managers that have absolute no interest in video games whatsoever. And they're trying to run this company or this store or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like you don't even know the first thing about video games. You're just collecting a paycheck.
Yeah, the two that I go to, and it's been a while, but I'm Mr. Friendly, I guess, when I go in there because I end up like, you should check us out. We're on Horrible Gamers, and they're like writing it down. So it's always a win-win for me.
They're writing it down to ban you from they're writing your name down to ban you from the store next time. Like,
yeah. Or they're just like, you know what? I had to tell them all this.
You always promote some Horrible Gamers podcast bullshit.
He had to listen to my crap, and I guess I'll, kind of return the favor, I guess.
Yeah.
But
what else we got, Jesus?
Guys, I have one fucking awesome story. This is a revenge story, guys. So it's about EVE Online. So this is a revenge story. So Darvo is this guy on EVE Online. He says that when he first started playing the game back in 2013, right? He was a noob. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna try out this EVE Online." I'm like, "Eric, I need to try new games. I'm gonna go try this game out." So he went. He played the game. He was a noob, and there was a guy on there. What the fuck? Named Cac Pape. That's his like tag on EVE Online, right? Basically, Cac Pape or whatever, Mr. K decided to fucking give him shit. And his goal, he said his goal is, this is what he stated. He says, it's to ruin your game experience and harass you until you stop playing. So basically he declared war on this guy, on Darvo. He's like, you know what, I'm going to declare war on you. And then he fucked him up because he was a noob and this other guy was like a way higher level player. He was just kind of like fucking this guy up. Like, I'm going to take all your shit. He took everything. He took his ship, all his gear, fucked him up, beat him up, and left him. So after a few months of them fighting the war and this dude just trolling him all the time, beating him up and taking his shit, the guy ended the war. He like declared it like ending, like he declared it to end. So once he ended the war, fucking Darvo made it a goal and he sent the guy a message. He's like, one day I will come back and I'm going to fucking find you and I'm going to take all your shit.
Yeah.
He sent him that message at some point. So time passed. Darvo began playing as a PvP, and he started playing in other things. He ended up making his own alliance, which became pretty high level, right? So he like made his own mercenary alliance. They kind of got big, and flash forward to now. So now Darvo changed his name on EVE Online. He changed his like chat name to a different name because he saw this Mr. K guy on the chat forum saying like, "Hey, I'm looking for a new corporation to join. I need a new group to like roll with, like I got kicked out of my old one." So Darvo was like, "You know what? Hey man, like we're looking for a new guy. You should come check us out. We're in this area of the map." He gave him the coordinates. And when then Mr. K showed up, he found himself surrounded by the entire fleet.
Oh wow.
Of Darvo's fucking group. Like the entire fleet was there. Every fucking person joined him, and they all proceeded to fuck that guy up.
Nice.
They completely destroyed him and took all his shit. They blew up his ship and everything, and they fucked him up. He didn't know what to say. He didn't know what to do because he thought for like the whole time like he was gonna go meet this other person, and when he fucking actually showed up and he was like saw that like there was a bunch of ships there. He was like, "What the fuck's happening?" Darvo changed his name back to Darvo, and the dude recognized him. He was like, "Oh fuck, motherfucker, you're that guy." And basically, yeah, he fucked him up. At the end of the day, guys, careful with your fuckers online because it might come back one day.
Best served up on a platter.
Yeah,
something
man.
like that.
It's
Right?
fucking cool to be like a noob one day and like, you know what? One day I'm gonna fuck you up, guy. And then he actually found him and did that. Like, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it is.
I'm happy for this. Darvel, wherever you are, I'm happy for you.
This is
buddy.
probably on YouTube. You should go check it out. Yeah. Awesome.
Guys, this week I have bad news about video games. This is horrible fucking news. I don't even know. I guess this is what my news machine told me. He said this. I'm going to include every week in the news if games are good or bad with an article that gives an example. So this week, video games are bad. Guys. I'm going to get crazy right now. Crazy sad story. Police in Utah say two 16-year-old boys came up with a plan to shoot a girl while they were playing video games. So basically, they came up with this fucking idea. Wow, let me try to see if I could see what game they were playing. I'm not sure what game they were playing. I'll keep reading this. But basically, they fucking they just came up with this idea, man. Like, just let's do this, and they came up with it while playing video games. And I guess that's the main link to video games on this article because I don't see the game they were playing.
It doesn't say on here.
It doesn't say, right? So I don't know. There was another article this week in the group.
Gosh.
That was about that mom in the UK who her kid had like a gaming addiction. Did you guys see that article?
I did.
Yeah.
Where like her kid plays like 11 hours a day of Xbox. You see that? That's fucking crazy. And she apparently tried to take away the Xbox. It didn't work. Blah, blah, blah. All this shit. Personally, I feel like if your kid is playing a lot of fucking Xbox, take that shit away. Just never give it back. Just take it away. Take that shit away.
They're talking about doing some new parental control stuff.
Well, they already have parental controls, and Xbox One.
No. But I mean, like Switch, for instance, there's a parental control app that the parent can control the Switch from their phone. So, like, for instance, if your kid is playing for 11 hours and you're like, go to bed, and he's like, no, you can go on to the parental app and say, turn the Switch off for 5 hours. Mm-hmm. It cannot be turned on for fucking 5 hours unless I change it on the app. Then it's just going to shut off and the kid can't play.
You know what?
There's also a lot of things where you can schedule times for your kids to play.
Yeah.
So the companies are trying to do things to solve this problem, but my personal opinion is you should be able to. There's something else wrong with your kid. If this is the case, you know what I mean. Like if he's lashing out at you over video games, something else is wrong in that situation. You know, it's not. Yeah. It's not. Don't blame video games. Don't blame the kids. You know. Sometimes you got to look at yourself.
For this kid to play 11 hours a day, or let's assume it's not like spring break, and he's just doing this right after school, and because she allowed him to play for 11 hours a day. Where was she?
Exactly.
For her to come out and stand on her soapbox and say, "Listen up, everyone! This Xbox, whatever, is evil. It's bad. I'm warning everybody right now. It's just to deter all this shit away from her being a crummy parent, in my opinion." Right?
Yeah.
Because she should know where her kid is for 11 hours. And unless she's saying that, well, he's playing bad games like Call of Duty and Battlefield and GTA. Well, don't you control what your kids are playing? Or at least want to know what they're playing? So it's just crappy parenting.
A lot of parents just think of the Xbox as a babysitter,
Yeah.
Like I'll just plop my kid down in front of this, and then I don't have to worry about him.
Yeah.
And that's not the case. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I shouldn't say anything. I don't have kids. I don't.
I just know for the fact that I wouldn't let my kid play more than a couple hours of fucking Xbox, like, because kids really they it's so easy to get addicted, right? Like, to get so into the game where like they're fucking into it. They don't want to eat. They don't want to do shit. They don't want to sleep. They're like into that shit. And trust me, it happens to me sometimes as an adult. So I know it could happen to kids. And I don't know. I guess just basically watch what the fuck your kids are doing, right? Like, if your kid has been upstairs in his room all fucking day, go check on him.
Yeah, pay attention to your kids.
Shit, man. That's all you have to do.
And the things that they're consuming. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, and again,
YouTube, man. I see so many parents these days where, like, they hand their kid an iPad or a fucking tablet, let them get on YouTube to watch videos, and next thing you know, they're fucking watching dogs getting killed or, like, fucking fucked up shit, scary videos on there, fucking ghost sightings and shit. Like, you know how YouTube, it's always like you end up on the weird side of YouTube because you're just clicking that recommended shit. That happens.
Going down a YouTube rabbit hole.
Yes, it happens.
It does.
It's a real thing.
Yeah, I've got an 11-year-old kid, and he plays Roblox, and, I monitor who he plays with. In the games that he plays. So, but going back to this woman, and the article goes on about how, well, now that I've taken the Xbox away, and he's yelling profanities and throwing things and stuff like that. I'm thinking, lady,
of course he is. He's pissed off.
Yeah, I'm thinking, it sounds like he's got anger issues. Like, where's the father? Just these questions are going through my mind. I'm thinking, okay, where's the father? Let's assume he's not in the picture. Have you thought about therapy? There's probably more going on behind the scenes with this kid's mental health or, his anger issues. I don't know. I mean, that's just a possibility, but maybe he is just pissed off that he can't play, just kind of went cold turkey on it because she ripped it away. Because she can't manage his, playtime.
I don't know. You don't have to let it get out of hand. That's my fucking advice. Don't let that shit get out of hand.
Well, you know what?
Watch what they do.
And then blame the game console, right? Come on.
Yeah, and then start blaming game companies and trying to sue fucking game companies. Well, my kid plays too much Grand Theft Auto. I'm going to sue Rockstar. It's like you bought that game for your kid. It's
the same thing as music was for me when I was a kid. It's like, oh, that music is going to... I've always listened to like metal and stuff, so people are like, "Oh, that's gonna rot your brain. You're a devil worshiper." This, that, the other thing. Like, it's stop blaming the music. It's not the music. It's not the games. It's not the entertainment. It's not the movies. Yes. It's the people letting their kids do this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have enough time in the day to pay attention to your kid. Then something is wrong. Something's wrong.
Literally, just spend time with your kid. Pay attention to what they do and what they say and the things they do.
They watch,
things they're consuming.
Yeah, because then you may not know it, but your kids, they go to school and they get influenced by their friends. If their friends are just talking about video games, they're going to want to play video games and they want to talk about them and they want to go to school and be like, yo, I played video games.
I play video games too, man.
There's I don't watch TV anymore, but I remember there were several ads. I think they used to show them on Saturday mornings where it shows one of the parents, spending time with their children. And I think it might have been like some kind of anti-drug thing, but at the end of the video or the TV commercial, the one thing that it shows on the screen, and I think it just says 1,000 words, and it just says "talk to them," right?
Yeah,
talk to them. Don't just demand
about
what they play and what they watch, but talk to them about why they should
like that.
Watch stuff that's for adult content.
Do you guys remember that commercial, like way back in the day with the robot lady, and she jumped through all the like spinning blades and stuff, and then it chops her arm off, and then she's like, "I can put my arm back on. You can't."
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember.
Gunny remembers because he's old enough to remember.
Right, and the crash test dummies, those were funny.
Way back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't know. I was born in 89.
I like the crash test dummies. Those were the funniest because those two would argue in the car, right?
Yeah.
Why do I have to put my seatbelt on? I don't have to put my seatbelt on. they're going like 100 miles an hour into a wall, Yeah, those were hilarious.
But yeah, that's it, guys. Except for news, that's all we have.
All right.
That's all we have. I guess this news from Phil Spencer on Twitter.
What's Phil?
He tweeted out, "I want to give our games more time on stage at E3. I sometimes feel like we rush telling the story of our games at E3. That's what he tweeted. So what does that mean? I don't know. That's a news article.
Hey guys, something I live by, and that is what they call reasons. I always think there's two things to reasons. One is the reason they want to tell you, and then there's the real reason. So I want to ask you guys, why do you think they're going on Sunday? First, why are they spending all day?
So they don't feel like they have to compete with Sony.
To get the most views. It's a day where most people are not working. They don't work on Sundays. So
yes,
well, there's people that work on Sundays, but there's a lot of people that don't work on Sunday.
Yeah,
and they want to go first, and they're going to get the hype.
Yes, I agree.
Yep,
yeah, most people are at home watching TV, so yes. I think they'll definitely get the most views.
That E3 hype, that first this is the big thing, the big opening, the E3 opening. So you fucking go on there and then you watch. You want to watch. Everybody's going to be a part of that, dude.
I think they really want to put out. They really want to put out enough time to tell you why you need to buy the Xbox Scorpio.
Yeah, but we're gonna hear about the Xbox Scorpio before E3. But at E3, I think they're gonna showcase what it can do, why you need to buy it.
And I think they should put it out there before. You want to get this Steam train rolling first.
Yeah, for sure. They're gonna do like some kind of event. I'm assuming where like they like showcase the specs, what it can do, the 4K, this and that, and then at E3 they're gonna tell us why we want it. Like, hey, we have this fucking game coming out. We have this game coming out. This can do this. This is happening with this. All this stuff. They're gonna have all that shit happening at E3. It's gonna be pretty cool, man. I'm excited for it.
I don't think they'll have a full announcement prior, but I think they're gonna.
Really?
No, I don't think so. They're
gonna have a full announcement. I think they're gonna have an unveiling and everything before E3.
You think
more of a Sony
the
thing.
Scorpio will be the first thing they do?
The what?
Well, I think they'll do it before E3, and then at E3 they're just going to talk about Scorpio, and then they might mention.
I
Xbox
think they'll show it at Scorpio. I don't think we'll hear anything about it before.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get a press conference before E3. Absolutely. Phil Spencer even actually said that, I think, on Podcast Unlocked, that he didn't want to waste a lot of time with Scorpio at E3. He wanted to do something specifically geared towards just Scorpio before E3, and then have E3 be about the games like they always try and do.
Yeah, and that's why I'm trying to tell you guys. Like we're gonna see the Scorpio before, and then at E3 we're gonna see why we want it. Right? We're gonna see the games, the cool shit happening around it, the partnerships, and all that stuff that they're gonna have with the Xbox Scorpio. It's gonna be pretty cool, man. I'm excited for sure for E3, and I kind of, to be honest, Sony's been really quiet about E3. Like you can tell they haven't said shit about it, but I bet you they have some secret shit hiding under their sleeve.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to bust something crazy out on Monday.
We have more exclusives that won't come out for 2 years.
Some crazy VR game or something fucking nuts. They're going to come out with something crazy.
They're going to show all the same games that they showed before.
They're going to come out with some
that
crazy
hasn't come out yet.
Right.
I think they'll put out something Sunday night after the
conference. They'll probably give us the God of War trailer.
They'll show us The Last Guardian 2.
No, they'll ask for a GoFundMe for the PS5.
Yeah, and everyone will lose their minds, and the center stage will catch on fire, and the internet will melt down, and
they'll have 2 orchestras there this time, not just one.
Yeah,
they're going to show a new Shenmue game, right? Whatever the hell a Shenmue game is, I don't even know.
I'm actually kind
of
everyone
will just explode.
I'm excited to see what Nintendo does. Like, what other games they're going to announce for their Switch.
Yeah, Nintendo's going to be pretty cool too, because they're going to have something coming out for the Switch.
That's all they need to talk about.
Are they doing a thing at E3, or are they just going to do the thing?
They normally stream it.
Yeah, they usually do the Treehouse.
They're never there. Thing. But I mean, they show it, so you can watch it. So like, if you're watching IGN and they normally broadcast the E3, they'll go right to that Nintendo broadcast, and you can watch it. But yeah, I think Nintendo, they'll just talk about games, because That's what they need to do.
That's what they have.
They need,
so.
they need,
I
to,
think they'll
they need to
show-
sell the games and
friggin'
show the
hope
games
so.
so they can sell the system.
I hope Nintendo has a shitload of stuff under their belt for E3. I like it's going to be interesting.
For sure.
Gosh, now I can't think of what is the popular game on the DS? The Moon, Black and White, whatever it is. What the hell am I thinking? Pokemon. I think if they do not show a new Pokemon game, like I said, they were supposed to do with the Switch.
I think not having a Pokemon game will be okay because
They just released the new ones. What are the new ones? I can't even remember now.
I don't know. Some kind of color.
No, it's not. It's not Sun and Moon. That's not the most recent one, is it?
Yeah, that's the latest one.
Okay. So that didn't come out that long ago. That was like 6 months ago?
At least.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, I think it would be a smart move for Nintendo to do that because kids lose their freaking minds when a new Pokemon comes out on the DS.
Yeah, but they can wait. Kids are still losing their minds. Kids don't really own the Switch. Kids own the 3DS, so they're losing their minds over that there.
But they will. They will this
And Pokemon
summer.
has always been a 3DS, like a DS game. It's always been like a part of their mobile platform.
But they're going to want one this holiday. They're going to want a Switch, right? The kids. I think they will.
I doubt it.
Well, no, I don't doubt it. Of course they're going to want to Switch. All the kids in school are probably talking about the Switch, man.
Because tablets are the thing these days.
Yeah, tablets are the thing, especially for kids. But anyways, guys, moving on. Let's talk about community questions. If you want to leave community questions, you can go to facebook.com, search for Horrible Gamers Community. Click join, and it's a closed group, and we will accept your request pretty quickly. We'll welcome you to the group and everything. Guys, first question. Gunny, do you have the questions?
Our good friend Joseph asks us, talk about those goofy Mass Effect facial animations.
Well, we were kind of talking about those, right? Like,
they're bad, guys. They're just bad.
It's like Scott Ryder, he'll be looking up at the air, and then he looks at you, and then he says something, and then he'll look around.
Yeah.
They don't
you know
talk
what?
like humans.
I've heard that because I'm Sarah, I picked the female, and I've heard that she's worse than Scott. Like, Scott looks decent, like he looks okay, but Sarah just looks terrible. Like she just looks like someone fucking bashed her face in with a baseball bat.
Oh God,
it's just so bad. Like,
we need a patch soon.
And the voice actress is so pretty. I don't know if you've ever seen her before. She's a very pretty, very good looking woman. But
yeah, she's actually going to be on Horribly Awkward.
Yes,
I heard that. That's awesome. That's pretty awesome. Good for you, Limes.
I got an interview with her on Horribly Awkward. So
maybe we'll get
our sister podcast.
We'll get another plug.
We'll get a plug from her, guys.
You know what? Maybe we'll have her on first. How about that?
No, I don't think that's
yeah, she won't. She's like, fuck you guys, bunch of gaming nerds.
You send her a message on Twitter and you'll get this back.
You'll get that busy tone. All right, guys.
Next question, Danny.
All right, he also wants to know what the price point of the Scorpio will be coming out. He says $500. I am going to go $399, and I'm also going to say, yes, maybe there will be a conference prior to E3. But I think the price will be announced at E3. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think the price will be announced at E3.
I think it'll be before. If they're gonna do a thing before E3, it'll be announced before E3.
You think? Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
They're talking about the Scorpio. Why wouldn't you say the price before?
Yeah,
E3
if they're gonna do a full-out conference for the Scorpio prior, I'm sure they're gonna announce the price.
$399.
I think it'll be $499.
I think it'll be $499 up here, $399 down there for you guys.
Okay.
I think they will launch at $399. I think they're gonna.
Yeah.
They're trying to be competitive, right? And I think
if they do $399,
and I even think that they'll cut the price of the Xbox One to $200.
I agree. All right, let me tell you why I think.
Let's just throw away money.
Let me tell you why I don't think
the Xbox One.
No, it's not throwing away money.
They're
Is
losing
gaining-
a
is
lot of
gaining-
money if
No,
they sell
they're
that
not
thing
gonna
for
be losing
$3.99.
Eric, do you realize how much Microsoft is worth?
I understand how much they're worth, but I mean,
everybody
They
takes
make billions of dollars every
consoles.
quarter.
yeah, I know that.
Console is the fucking key to getting you into their interface.
Yep.
Once you have their console, you're going to spend money on them, and they are going to make money off you. That is they just want to get those in your living room so they know you're going to make purchases on them so they can make money off you. That's it. The price of the console doesn't matter as long as they can push software to you.
No, listen.
And I can tell you guys that I'm pretty sure at the end of this year we're going to see Xbox Ones down to $200, and everybody's going to be buying them up, and you're going to see crazy sales numbers. I think of the original Xbox. I think
you're going to see the original Xbox Ones go down to 200. I think the S stays at 250.
Yeah,
and then the Scorpio goes to $399.
Yeah, goes to $399, and then $399 is a good price point. I think that
for what you're getting,
for what you're getting is a very good price point, and a lot of people are going to want to upgrade, and a lot of people will upgrade, and yeah, it's going to be pretty cool.
I don't know,
especially
I think
the most powerful console.
The reason I don't think it'll be $499 is, I mean, as we know, Phil is saying, this is a premium console, and I think he's obviously trying to hype it up. But I think, obviously that 500 didn't work the last time at E3. That was with the whole debacle with always online crap, but I think that $399 is just a perfect, buying point for them, for consumers. So, and I think Sony will just kill them, all their, troll fans, will just, it's 500 again, and this thing sucks. And so, I think $399 that's where it'll be.
I doubt that's going to be the case. I mean, I think Sony's going to be okay. Like, it's not going to really hurt them as much as people are thinking. I know a lot of people are thinking that it's going to, this is the end of Sony. Like,
it's going to kill Sony. All of a sudden, Sony's going to fall over and die.
I think I don't think any of that stuff like it'll hurt Sony. I think they're just trying to stay competitive. Microsoft. So, and Phil knows that. Phil knows that didn't work.
This is what they need to do in order to keep their brand alive.
Yeah.
Like
to stay competitive in the market. So, $399. There it is.
$499. I think people are going to have memories of the Xbox One launch at $499.
I don't know, but then again,
I guarantee you it's $499 up here. I guarantee it.
But then I also think this is a console launch price, so things are always expensive at first, right?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
I want to be competitive, man. That the PS4 Pro is already out there. That's going to be the competition for Pro.
Yeah,
I mean, $399 does sound about right to me because you think the Switch is $299.
Yeah.
Scorpio being $399, way more powerful, that puts them in a good position.
Be fucking nuts, and Microsoft just like $299, motherfuckers. Fuck
$5. $5. Come get
it for $5.02.
$5.
We're gonna compete directly with Nintendo. $298. What's up, motherfuckers?
We got 6 teraflops of power.
$299. Trade in your Xbox One and get it for 5 cents.
Oh, fuck, yeah. Everybody be doing that shit.
We'll be guessing all the way to June. Anyway, our next question is from Joe Michelli. He wants to know what we think about the Warden class coming in the Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind expansion. Do you think they should do something similar to World of Warcraft where you have a character over a certain level? You can make the new ones that's added in the expansion and start higher than level 1. Anyway, he says, love the podcast and can't wait to hear you guys' opinions.
Well, I don't know shit about the Warden class coming to Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah, me.
The game's not even out. So
Ryan, I was
worry
wrong
about some expansion. The game's not even out yet.
I was wrong, Ryan. I thought it was just going to be an expansion to the ESO Online, but you're right. This is like a full-fledged
it's
game
full
by
game.
itself.
Yeah. It's a full purchase anyways. Like, it's a full price game. I don't know.
It's like the Taken King shit. from Destiny.
No, this is a completely separate.
It's apparently a completely new game, like just
wow.
in the land of Morrowind instead of in.
So you start with a whole new character. Or
I
you
believe
carry your
so.
character over.
I would think,
you have
would
to start a new character. Isn't that
the
what he's
vanilla
saying?
game is going to start with a new character.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't researched it enough, and I haven't played enough ESO in the last, probably in a year to know more about it. So maybe, Joe, you can post that in the comments of how that's going to work out with this new game. I don't know. And I had never played WoW, so what about you, Ryan? Any WoW experience?
I played WoW for about 20 minutes, and I was like, nope, not for me.
Yeah, I think that's about all I played, maybe an hour. And that was about 6 years ago. So, yeah.
This wasn't my kind of game, that's all.
Yeah, MMOs.
I know a lot of people love that shit, but...
I know, people say, go play that Dota 2. I'm like, what's that? Oh, that's an MMO, yeah. For that and...
Dota's not an MMO, Gunny. Dota is a MOBA.
A MOBA, thank you. And that's the other type of game I don't care for. Any kind of MOBAs.
Massive online battle arena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go down this lane and that lane. I'm like, what? What am I supposed to be doing? I wish somebody... Actually, I wouldn't mind somebody showing me how to play a MOBA.
Yeah, it's about strategy and teamwork, really. You know.
Yeah,
I've never gotten into like League of Legends or any of those kind of games, but I could see how it could be fun if you had the right people with you that you were playing with. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you become a team and you work together and you defeat people, and that's rewarding, right?
Right.
People that can do it.
I understand only the basics.
Yeah,
but beyond that, I'm clueless. Anyway, our last question is from Brian Tulp.
Brian Tulp.
What does he ask? He asked, what gaming series do you think should be resurrected for relaunch?
Splinter Cell.
This week? Oh,
yeah,
relaunch.
I was just talking about this before. Hey, you fucking steal my game, son of a bitch. I was just talking about this before the show. PS1 Splinter Cell. I want to see that game come back. That needs to come back.
I said that.
What?
You said some other PS1 game.
Or no, not Splinter. Not
we were talking
Cell.
about it.
That's right.
Siphon Filter.
Siphon Filter.
Yes.
Siphon Filter. Sorry. Yeah, you were talking about Splinter Cell.
Jeez.
Sorry.
You're
good.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to do that, eh? Sorry.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Siphon Filter on PS1.
Yeah, it was a great game. The whole lock on, that was a new thing back then too, and it was kind of like the first game that kind of did that. It's like Gears for this generation. It was like a game that kind of shaped and never. Well, no, I guess Gears was a little more of an extreme
Call of Duty or Halo.
Yeah.
If I can get Splinter Cell, the original Splinter Cell, Pandora Tomorrow, and Chaos Theory remastered, I would be happy.
Yeah, Chaos Theory was good.
I played so much of the original Splinter Cell. Oh.
Yeah, on Xbox, on the original Xbox.
Yeah, such a good game.
Cool. Huh. But I think he's talking about a gaming series that has been kind of killed off.
I can think of one. Okay, there's a gaming series.
Splinter Cell wasn't killed off. I mean, the last one they did was a few years ago.
Like
Blacklist.
2010.
Yeah, Blacklist.
Blacklist was like 2013.
No.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Blacklist, Splinter Cell.
Okay.
I'm gonna look up Splinter Cell, Blacklist, release date.
Oh, what was the one I...
trying to think because...
August 2013.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I played it in like 2011 because I did beta testing for that for Ubisoft.
So yeah, there's that. The game series that I would want back, guys. I know it's not that long ago that the last one came out, but I want Medal of Honor to come back. I really enjoyed their recent games. Their Medal of Honor was the one called.
I think it was just Medal of Honor, wasn't it?
It was Medal of Honor. Medal of Honor again.
Yeah.
Warfighter. There we go.
Warfighter. Yeah.
Was that it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Warfighter. The first one was just called Medal of Honor, and the second one was called a Warfighter. But I like the way they brought it back, the gameplay in the second one, the online was pretty cool, man. It was good. That game was good. Just not that many people played it because everybody was playing Call of Duty. It fucking sucks.
We were talking about PS1. What about Driver? That one just took a weird direction.
Yeah, the last one they made was weird. Wasn't the last
San
one
Francisco?
Yeah.
Wasn't that the one where you could like take other people's just kind of transfer into
you were like a ghost or some shit.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, it was fucking weird.
I didn't like it.
They didn't want to make the animations of you getting out of the car and walking around. So we don't want this to be a GTA clone. So instead of getting out of the car and stealing somebody else's car, you hijack the car by being a ghost and transfer it into the other person's body. It's fucking crazy.
They did kind of bring it back on the 360 PS3 consoles, but I don't remember the name of it. It was okay.
That's the one we're talking about.
Yeah, the one we're talking about.
San Francisco.
No.
That's the last one they made.
Oh, okay. Well, they made one prior to that. They did make one prior.
It was called Driver 3, no?
I think so.
Yeah,
Driver
might have been 3.
Came out on the PS1, and then Driver 3 came out on the 360. It was really weird. It took a long time to make it, and then they fucking came out on the 360.
Or no, maybe it was just 1 and 2 and then San Francisco. I can't remember.
It's Driver 3, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think there might have been a 3. Anyway, I don't want that gaming series to be resurrected just yet.
Yeah, Driver 3.
I said this before, but fucking Road Rash and Skitchin. Give me fucking those 2 games remastered in one package. That would be fucking awesome. That would be fucking balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't really think of any I'd want. There is a game, but it's not a gaming series that I really enjoyed that I want to come back, and that's Dragon's Dogma. So I want a proper Dragon's Dogma 2.
It's just Dragon's Dogma Online just came out a little while ago.
No, it didn't. Oh, did it?
It hasn't gone away.
Yeah, they made the first game, and then they had an expansion pack.
And then there was the online thing.
No, I didn't hear anything about it. I would have heard about it because there's a host on the Gaming Insider, the one with Scott Clark. I know he's a big fan of that game.
The game that I want, now that I'm thinking about it, would be NCAA football.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, Eric. Woohoo!
That'd
be pretty cool, man. NCAA was fun. Those games were good. They were just like Madden, but a little bit funner, I think.
Yeah, those were always better than Madden.
They're so big too. You had every university, fucking all the uniforms, all the bands, the fight songs, all that shows. It was pretty fucking cool.
They're still going through all that legal crap. I don't think we'll ever get one from EA.
Yeah, I don't think we'll ever get one again from EA.
I would just remaster 14 and update the rosters. Yeah.
Change the names. Yeah.
Well, you can't have the names, just the numbers will change.
The numbers, yeah. They never had names. Wasn't that the big problem with NCAA to have They wanted to have names or some shit, or
No, the reason they got the lawsuit was because a football player played the game and he said it looked too similar to him and he's not making money for this, and so he sued him. So yeah, that's why they stopped. And then the contract ended after 14, and they didn't want to.
So just didn't renew it. Fuck
they didn't want to renew it. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so Gunny.
Yes.
Dragon's Dogma Online is a Japanese-only game, but they're trying to bring it to the U.S.
I really
That's what it was.
feel this. I mean, this is a Western title, so.
But Dragon's Dogma Online was more of an MMO, I think, in that universe.
Great game. Love the combat. Sword and board. That was me all the way.
All right.
That's it. That's all I have, guys.
Yeah, me too.
What you got?
So, with that being said, guys, we're at the end of the show.
Wait.
What?
We got to announce something, because I got something back here. I got something.
What are you announcing now? What's going on now? I don't know what's happening, guys. Ryan's reaching for a box.
This.
What is that?
Is this... Whoa, it's opening. I don't want it to open.
Oh, don't open it.
This is this month's Horrible Gamers box. Funko box.
Yay!
Stuff inside here for one person, and his name is Jonathan Hall. You may know him as Penpoint Red.
Yes.
Yeah, Pinpoint Red.
Yeah. So he won the box this month. I'm not gonna tell you what's in it, but there's stuff in here for him.
Congratulations, Jonathan.
He likes porters, so there's a vanilla Java porter for him in there.
Guys,
my Nintendo Switch is in there for you.
Whoa, that's pretty awesome.
We put a Kalamazoo in there.
I stole my old PlayStation 4
now,
that
shit.
I sold.
And a Space Ranger's
you work
whistle.
for the company, Jesus. You can't be part of
Can't
the
win?
content.
Fuck. Can my brother win?
No,
he's part of the group.
There are no family members.
Or, yeah. He walks in the room.
My brother wins. Guys, well, that's awesome. Congratulations, Jonathan Hall. And I want to thank him, guys, because honestly, if you may or may not know, he is the one who designed our logos. He's working on a new logo for us. We've been talking to him about that. And yeah, he basically just hooks it up with cool shit, and it's awesome. So thank you, dude. Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get this shipped out to you soon. I got a couple of things got to do with it still, and I'll get it shipped out.
Yay, guys! Also, but if you want to win a Funko box, just like Jonathan Hall did, and Evan Tanaka did, and Brian Told Jr. did in the last few months, real quick, called Horrible Gamers Podcast. There's a Facebook page. There's also a Facebook group if you'd like to join the community and talk about video games, post stuff in there, whatever. Join the group as well. Also, who the fuck is fucking with their headset? Also, leave us an iTunes review, guys. 5 stars are appreciated, but, just leave us a review. We appreciate any review feedback. And we also now have a voicemail number. If you want to leave us any voicemails, it's easy to call us. You just call. No one's going to answer, but you'll go directly to voicemail. That number, again, is 971-319-1421. The number again is 971-319-1421. And you can find me, Gamertag Jesus Walks a Lot, on Xbox Live. I'll be playing Battlefield 1 and Siege probably this week. I'm not sure what else. Probably just that. Yay! Ryan's making weird faces at me. I don't know what he's doing.
It's Gunny. He's eating his Viagra pill. Live on Facebook.
Eating Viagra pill live on Facebook, Gunny? What's going on?
Oh, no. I was nothing.
Nothing's going on. This up my water, I swear.
Oh. I was thirsty.
Gunny, where can we find you, sir?
Hey, find me on Xbox Live, Gunny Chief, one word. Also on Twitter, Gunny Chief. And Steam, Gunny Chief.
Everything Gunny Chief?
You bet.
Yeah. What about you, Eric Smith? Where can we find you, sir?
Find me on Xbox as Saint Nicholas, and then Twitter, Epic, and you can find me on Facebook as Eric Smith.
You look sexy. Your hair looks sexy today.
I know. It feels great. I feel great.
Good.
Oh, wait.
Good.
Yeah, I won't pit my show. Whatever.
No, go ahead. No,
do it, man.
Okay.
You're our brother's show. Our brother's show, the Nerd O Wells podcast. Go listen to them, guys. The Nerd O Wells. It's a weird word. I don't even... How do you spell it? Nerdo?
Just Nerd O, the letter O, and then Wells. Yeah, and so we're on there. You can. All of our episodes are on Hush Your Face and then Podbean, and we're still working on iTunes. I have to get a picture. Rocky's actually making me a picture for the show. So, yeah,
that's cool.
All right. Yeah, guys. So go find them on whatever you listen to podcasts on. Honestly,
so it's gonna have to be Podbean because that's the only thing I think we're on.
And you can find our show on Podbean as well and subscribe to it on there as well. Guys, also listen to Horribly Awkward. Like we said, the voice actress for Sarah Ryder
Yeah.
Also be on Horribly Awkward Interview. Guys, I'm kind of excited for this. I know Iams is so stoked for that. That's fucking cool as shit. So go check him out.
Yes.
And what else? Canadian, where can we find you?
You can find me on Xbox Live, PSN, and Steam under Gib8777. And you can also find me on the Nintendo Network.
There we go.
I've said it the last few shows. I don't fucking remember it. I don't remember.
SW17599 something something. I don't know.
No, but you were close in the beginning. I think it's 1275
309
something like that.
8, 6, 7, 5, 3.
No one's
that last week.
friending me anyways. Wait a minute.
You got friends now? You got Nintendo friends?
No one wants to be my friend on the Nintendo Network, guys.
I'm sorry.
I put it out there. I put my friend code out there, and nobody joined. I don't have any friends on the Nintendo Network.
It's
really sad, guys.
Sorry.
Wait, actually,
that.
hang on a second. I got something to say. I forgot about a game that I played today. I played Splatoon 2 beta.
Oh, that's right. You said it was coming out.
Secrets. Super secret beta.
Yeah. The Fire Force or I don't know. So it's basically one map. It's very much like Splatoon, the original Splatoon. Looks a little nicer and whatnot, but yeah, it was cool to get on there and play that. I wasn't very good at it because I don't really know how to play Splatoon, but once I started to figure it out, it was kind of fun to play.
Was that online?
It is, yeah. But there's going to be a campaign and all that.
Okay.
Basically, they gave you one map, and you were just doing the mode where you have to get as much layered as you can, like as much of the map layered out as your color. So basically, you're shooting paint everywhere, trying to fucking make everything your color. It was kind of cool. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to buy it when it comes out, but It was interesting. Yeah.
Nice.
Gunny, where can we find you?
I've already said. Anybody left?
Everybody's done?
Jesus?
Yeah. We're all done.
What do we say, Jesus?
Go listen to Horribly Awkward, and then go listen to the Nerd Wells, and join the group. Leave us a review on iTunes one more time.
Leave us a voicemail.
Leave us all the reviews. I want you to make multiple iTunes accounts and leave us reviews. 20 of them per person. Jesus? That phone number was 971-319-1421. 971-319-1421.
Leave a voicemail. Go to Twitter @_HorribleGamers. Come on, get on the Twitters. Mm-hmm. Who's not on the Twitters?
Your Face Network. What else are we going to plug for the 50th time? Guys, we love you. Peace out, Brussels sprouts. We'll see you next week on the next edition of the Horrible Gamers. Bye. By the way, hold the fuck up. Hold the fucking show. If you want to watch us live, you can. We go live every Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern. I just feel like people don't know that. People just assume that this is like an audio-only show, but we're actually live on Facebook.
We are live right now.
Page. Yeah.
And we have people in the chat. We
look kind of funny.
We have Alan Maybe
really funny
in the chat right now.
Shout out to Alan Maybe. He's always on there. Evan Tatanka has ditched us. I don't know what's up with that guy.
Yeah, it's free and it's easy.
It's free, yeah. We should be charging people for this shit.
Right? $5 cover charge to get in this show. But we don't.
Good night, everybody.
Patreon buddies. Bye.
Later.
Goodbye.
Bye. All right, people. Woo! My daughter got me an achievement in Roblox. I don't even know how. Like a 50-point achievement. I don't even know how.
She got more achievements than you did.
This week she did, yeah.
Sad.
Fuck you, Gunny, you dick.
I like how you tell us to hurry up when we've been waiting for you since 9 o'clock.
Oh, man.
I'm playing playing Siege. Look at me. I'm playing Siege.
I downloaded 360
podcast. It's not like I'm a host or anything, and I need to be there to do the show.
Delete this list. Delete all of it. I'm done. Didn't play no games. I quit. Becoming an adult, I quit playing games.
No more Siege.
Let me guess what Eric's been playing.
You'll be wrong.
No, you won't.
No, you won't.
Did you buy that Resident Evil bundle, Gunny? Might as well go for soda. Nobody hurts and nobody cries. Might as well go for soda. Nobody cries. You guys don't even know that song. Fucking picture you posted though, dude. That was so fucking funny. I was laughing my ass off.
What one was it?
The one of Evan sitting around watching us on a Saturday night looked like him, dude. I'm like, when I first looked at it, I thought you fucking photoshopped Evan as a kid. Mm-hmm. Goddamn right.
Goddamn right. Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
We got a voicemail. Fuck, how do we play it?
I don't know. It's a good question.
How do we play it? We got a voicemail, dude.
Play it on your phone like I'm used to. It's gonna be like somebody fucking selling something.
No, watch.
Or a wrong number.
How do I
Someone used to have this fucking phone number and they're calling that person.
Collections agency or some shit. What?
Later.
Totally. Like, totally.
Totally, guys.
Welcome. Oh, that was too loud. Whoa, way too loud. I blew my own eardrums out. What the fuck? Oh, geez,
Take two.